guys, welcome to my first ever non-nano live sprints. If you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Emma Bennet and I am a contemporary romance author. I live in Wales and I've been doing sprints for nano, I think for kind of about 3 weeks, something like that. And now these are just going to be kind of productivity, writing, sprinty kind of things. Let me know who's here in the chat and what you're working on. And I'm going to be doing 20 minutes sprints today. I'm actually going to be working on one of my books that is with my new publishers. I did do the copy edits and everything, but the proofreaders come back with a couple of small issues. So that is what I'm hoping to work my way through today and hopefully get off. Apparently, my editor says that they're only like quite small things, but I think because it's to do with dates and times, it's a little bit tricky. So hopefully the 3 hours that these sprints will go on will be enough for me to get that done, because I hate that kind of editing. So it would be really lovely to see the back of it. I can see Shelby is here. Hi, Shelby. I don't think that you've come along to one of my sprints before. She says, I'm working on the last couple of chapters of book 2 in my young adult fantasy. Awesome. And Linny Sprinkle is here. Hi, Linny. Lovely to see you. How's it going with you? And Katie Elizabeth is here. Hi, Katie Elizabeth. How's your word count and everything going? How are things with your manuscript that you're working on? What I will do is I will start Annie the cat. Shelby, you haven't been here before. You haven't experienced the Annie the cat timer. Bear in mind, at one point, about halfway through, she starts purring. It is not your computer breaking. It's just the cat purring. It freaked everybody out the first time. Okay, so yeah, I'll get started on that and then we'll have a bit more of a chat. Speak to you in 20. Hello? Yeah, how did that first sprint go for everyone? I was reading through the first couple of chapters and there weren't any changes for that. But because I was doing it quickly, I missed something and I thought I had completely messed up the timeline in that like something happened, I think it was on the Friday, and then next thing was the next day. She took her little boy to school and I was like, but that would be Saturday. Like, he doesn't go to school on a Saturday. And I was completely freaking out, which just goes to show you that you really should read through stuff properly, especially when you're doing final edits. Right, let's have a look and see what has been going on in the chat. And yeah, let me know how that went for you. Where were we? Right. Linny says, I'm going to work on chapter 13 of my nano project, hitting for my word count today. Only need 948 today. Awesome. Well, that won't take you any time, knowing you, if you've done it already. And Shelby said, I would just assume my cat wanted attention. That was about the purring in the middle of it. And Linny says, I'm doing great. I had an awesome time yesterday in New York and met my word count goal too. That's awesome. What did you get up to in New York? I would love to know, especially if you ate some good food. Oh, AB's here. Hi, AB's. Good morning, all. Still working on my nano project and we'll keep going until I have a first draft. Excellent. And Laura Nettles is here. Hi, Laura. Thanks for popping in, saying good morning. AB says hi to Laura, which really confused me because my real name is Laura. Emma Bennet is a pen name, so I got thoroughly confused there. Linny did 662 words. You're a machine. You're completely awesome. And Katie Elizabeth says, I temporarily abandoned book 2. My nano project felt like I was having to force it, so taking a step back. Yeah, maybe hide it away in a drawer or something for a while and then you can come back to it. Fresh would be what I would suggest. Oh, and we've got Michaela here. Hi, Michaela. I don't think that you've been to my sprints before, so please let us know what you're working on and kind of what kind of thing you write. If you publish anything like that, be lovely to know. AB managed 221 words. Awesome. Well done. Shelby managed 484 words. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And Katie Elizabeth says, I've pulled out draft 2 of my first book, last year's nano project, and I'm doing all the edits I highlighted during my summer read through. Brilliant. Well done. It's so nice to be back doing these. I kind of missed it yesterday. But I did have such a nice day bringing out all the Christmas stuff, and we made sugar cookies and mince pies and Christmas cake, and we watched there's like a sequel to Christmas Story, the film, little Ralphie having his Christmas, and this is the sequel when Ralphie is older. He's a parent himself, and we watched that last night. It wasn't brilliant, but it did make us feel quite Christmassy, so that was quite nice to watch. I think we all enjoyed that. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing sprints every day anymore now that Nano's over, but I am going to be doing probably Thursdays and Fridays at this same time. Next Monday though, I'm doing a live, but it's not actually sprints. I've come up with a tag. I do like to watch tag videos, and I've come up with end of NaNoWriMo tag. So I'm going to be doing that as a live, and I'm hoping to get somebody to join me on that. So that should be quite fun. And then on Tuesday, much later than this, I'm going to be doing live stream with my friend Joe, who lives in America. So it's all scheduled on my channel. If you kind of want to get notified when they're up or whatever, then just make sure that you kind of sign up to that. AB's laughing at me getting confused with the Lauras. Linny says, I went around and saw some sites. My most exciting visit was the New York City Public Library. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Was also having a treasure exhibit. Cool. Had some really tasty pizza from Little Italy too. Brilliant. Yeah, I would love to go to New York City Public Library. I've seen it in lots of TV series and films, and it always looks so beautiful. And Michaela says, yeah, first time. I haven't published anything, and I am currently writing the first book in the series Adult High Fantasy. So yeah, brilliant. Really cool. We often have a lot of fantasy writers in these live sprints, so you are in good company. Shelby says, now I want pizza. I never don't want pizza. Literally any point of the day or night, if somebody turned up with a piece of pizza, I'd be like, yeah, I can manage that. Yeah, pizza is the best. Yeah, because even bad pizza is still pizza. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, cool. That is really awesome. I am going to start another 20-minute sprint. I'm just going to disappear and heat up my cup of tea and get my blanket and my heater because I'm freezing here. Okay, so I will catch you guys in 20. Hi. How was that sprint for you all? It's going quite well. I'm doing really exciting stuff like looking up sunset times and things like that. That's something that I always need to triple check. And I thought I had, but actually I think that the proofreader is right that I did mess up a little bit with that. So thankfully that's been picked up anyway. Yeah, let's have a look and see what's been going on in the chat. We have been joined by just Eva. Hi, Eva. Thank you so much for joining us. And by SD. Hi, Shannon. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, Shannon, I tagged you in a post in the AuthorTubers Helping AuthorTubers group. I'm doing a live tag thing next Monday. The details are in the post anyway. I was just wondering if you'd like to join me as a guest on it if you're free, but I know it's probably pretty early for you, so I don't know if it fits in with your schedule. But yeah, if you would like to, it would be lovely to have you. And Shadows Lair is here. Hi. Good morning. Good to see you all here. Excellent. Oh my goodness, Linny managed another 656 words. Word count crushed. It didn't stand a chance against you today. Esther's getting ready for her own live. I pop in afterwards if you're still going, or I'll check it out on the replay. Shelby got 444. I like it. I like those numbers. Very nice. AB got 236. Awesome. Well done. And Katie Elizabeth says up to page 16 in my edits. Fab. That is awesome. Cool. Yeah, so these edits really don't seem to be too much at all. It really is just kind of double checking things. So I think I might have to get rid of a sentence in one bit, because I'd kind of said like it was dark and the moon was full and stuff, but it's not going to be dark at that time. So I'm going to say like it was beginning to get dark or something, but then obviously I'll need to remove the bit about the moon and that she had a torch. So that's fine. That's literally just a sentence that can just be removed. It's just a shame because it was quite a nice sentence. Like, oh yeah, I quite liked it as sentences go. Yeah, that's a little bit of a shame, but not hugely. Annoyingly, I couldn't find my notebook for this book, because normally what I do, I have a notebook for each of my books that I write, and in the back of it, I do a timeline. And so I will say, you know, Monday, 16th of September, this happens. Next day, Tuesday, the 17th of September, this happens. It makes it really, really easy to check things like that. And it is somewhere, but it's not with my other ones where I keep them. So who only knows what I've done with it? Oh my God, imagine if it's just behind me on this shelf. That would be so hilarious. Let me see. It's not the red one, is it? No, it's not that one. That's for a new one that I'm writing. This red one I haven't used yet, have I? No, not please. No, it's not here. Oh, what are you doing? That would be funny, wouldn't it, if I'd been searching for it and it was like literally just behind me. So I'm kind of having to do that again as I go through, but that's fine. We can handle that. And I'm also thinking about making some more sugar cookies, because my eldest son is always in charge of the sugar cookies, and he made a load of the dough and he cooked some of it last night, but we ate them all while we were watching the film. And now I'm kind of like, you know what? I really fancy some more sugar cookies. So yeah. Oh, and I made my heated up my cup of tea, got my blanket, obviously, got my heater, and I swapped over the washing. So busy 20 minutes. Right. Eva says, a few hundred words on the blog post until later when I need it. And then, oh, she had to hop off. Never mind. It was lovely that you popped in for a little bit. Thank you, Eva. Awesome. Cool. That's really good. Right. What I would do, that's my dog Hector barking about something. Who knows what it is? My dog Paris has forgone his very expensive, very beautiful, oh look, it set Paris off as well, his lovely wicker basket that we bought him for Christmas last year, and he is currently relaxing on an Amazon delivery box. So okay, right. Oh my goodness, I will start this 20-minute thing and I will see what they're barking at. Speak to you in 20. Hi guys. I've got a bit of a pain in the butt with my edits. The proofreader has pointed out. So there's this particular scene when the hero's mother has come to stay on the heroine's property. I don't want to have to go through the whole way for you people. But anyway, she wants to take the hero and the heroine's kids out to the cinema, and the heroine says to her, oh, why don't you just take my car? And she just says yes, but I didn't think about the implications for the car insurance, because the proofreaders pointed out that she might not be covered, because nowadays you're not really covered to drive other people's cars. So I need to look into that. It's these annoying little things with the final edits that are just so irritating. Right, let's have a little look into what you guys are up to and how that's went. Golly, it's chilly here today. Right, Margaret Pinnard is here. Hi, Margaret. Lovely to have you here. The second camera angle. Emma is leveling up. No, I'm not. It's not a second camera angle. It's my friend Jo writes. It's her cat, Annie, and she's put the timer on YouTube and gave me permission to use it. And she says, I'd love to hear how you've done this without making the sound go bonkers. Different room. Yeah, honestly, it's not. Yeah, it's nothing clever like that at all. It's literally just my friend's YouTube video. But yes, it is so cute. Laura Gomez here. Hi, Laura. So we're on 3 Lauras, I think, so far with this sprint. Forgot this was today. I am. Oh, you have got the spanner now, because I tried to give you spanner last time, and it didn't work. I didn't think. How exciting. Okay, so you are officially in charge of checking for sex bots. That's your job. It's a very, very important job. And Linny says, no words this time, took a food and tea break. Very nice. Very nice. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do about this insurance thing? Man, this is not going well. I'm just making a fuss. I know I am, but I hate fiddly bits like that. I hate it. Once I've finished doing these edits, I'm going to start reading through my my Nano project again, so that I can have an idea of what I think of it. And I'm really looking forward to doing that, but that probably won't be until Monday, because tomorrow we are going with our 2 oldest boys to Worcester University to go and have a look around there. That's going to be all day. And then on Sunday we've got my mum-in-law coming around for a bit, and then we are going for a nice long traipse through the woods, and we're going to get some holly and some ivy and make our Christmas wreath for the front door afterwards. And then we're going to have a roast and probably watch a Christmas film. So there won't be much time this weekend to do any writing or editing or reading through or anything. So yeah, there we go. Well, let's see what Shelby says. If they're in the States, it is a specific traveller's car insurance my friends use. Yeah, it's in the UK. It's set in Cornwall in the UK. And so, I mean, I'm sure, like, it's not that she couldn't get insurance. I'm sure that she could call up her insurance provider and get covered on the car. But that's like a whole thing, isn't it? I mean, that's seriously going to be boring for readers to listen if it's like, she picked up the phone and she called her insurance company. The lady on the end of the phone asked her what the insurance was for, and she explained, right. Shadows Less says, that's a job that sounds more exciting than it actually is, checking for sex bots. Yeah, I know. I just want Laura to feel important, because she is important. Oh, and Shelby got 540 words. Well done. That is completely awesome. You're getting really good word counts today. And she says, do car insurances there follow the person or the car? There are different ones in France that do that. Yeah, you're just insured. You're insured to the car. So, yeah. Yeah, this is a tricky one. I might do my favorite trick, which is procrastinate and move on and see if there's any other easier things that I can sort out in the manuscript later on. See? Come back to it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your suggestion, Shelby. Yeah, I only really know about UK car insurance, and I'm not even insured in our car because I don't even drive. So even though I was dealing with the car insurance yesterday. Shelley's Lair got children and cats awake. That's my accomplishment. You have to wake up your cats. Normally it's the cats that come and wake you up. Yeah. Oh, poor Paris this morning when he woke up. I don't know if his foot was asleep or something, but he's so dramatical. He really is. Like my poor son, whose room Paris sleeps in, thought that he was having a fit or something like that because he was like shaking and really stressed. It was literally just that, like, I'm guessing that his foot had gone to sleep or he'd caught it awkwardly or something. So yeah, he couldn't walk on it properly, but he got in such a state. My son carried him downstairs, but then by the time he got down to the bottom of the stairs, he was completely fine and just ran into the kitchen to go and have his food. Such a dramatical dog, I tell you. So dramatical. Okie dokes. Why don't we get on with another sprint then? And I am going to do some more searching about this car insurance rubbish. Oh, when you just write something, you don't even think about the implications. I was just like, yeah, I'll buy the car. That's international sign language for typing, by the way. There we go. Okie dokes. I shall speak to you again in 20. Hiya, guys. How was that for you? What's going on with y'all? I need a new cup of tea. I was hoping that someone would come downstairs and make me one. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I think I need to get one during the next sprints. Right. Okay, let's have a look and see what's going on. So Laura Gomez says, why did I give my MC such fitting names to type? I feel like renaming them Ben and Tom. Oh, what's really weird is in the manuscript, which I was doing for Nano, my heroine is called Jessica, which is fine. Like, it's a bit of a pain to type it, Jessica. But always in my head, she's Natasha. So I keep going to type Natasha, but I can't change it to Natasha because I'm determined that I want my hero to be Nathan, and they're just too close for readers. It would be really, I'd find that really annoying, Nathan and Natasha. So yeah, that's a weird one, isn't it? So we have someone new joining us. It is author and Sophie. Hi, Anne. I don't think you've been to one of my sprints before. She says, hello, I'm at work, so just dropping by for a hi. Like, and to wish you all happy productivity. Thank you so much. And she says, Laura, you can rename them Tom and Ben and then replace that with their actual names when you're done. You could, but I'd always worry that the search would mess something up and I'd miss one. Let us know what you are working on, Anne. Laura says, I might actually do that. It's ruining my flow. Fair enough. Linny said 461, had to stop a few times to let my dog out. Oh, I know. They just get determined, don't they, that they need to go out, even when you know they don't. And then you're forced to get up and down. And it's so cold here. It's literally like, go, go, go. Quick, 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 guys. Quick, quick, quick. Out you go. What type of dog do you have, Linny? Kate Elizabeth said, made it to page 34 of editing. I also need a new cup of tea. Yeah. Gotta love the British. And Shelby got 380 likes, and I'm on the verge of starting the final scene. Brilliant. Well done. Michaela says 172 for me. Awesome. And Laura got 158. That is great. We are getting some really, really good word counts today, aren't we? We're all being very productive. Right. So in good news, my manuscript is kind of be a problem with the online web that I was using. Long story, but that seems to be sorting itself out now. So that's quite exciting for me because it means that I can work on that. And I think that the proofreader is right. I do need to fiddle with the timeline a little bit because I've just got it a bit too late in the year, I think. So that's a complete pain, but there you go. What can you do? Lenny says she's a black lab boxer mix. Oh my God, that sounds adorable. So you've got like the best of the best dogs just mixed together on the gorgeous boxer face. Oh, gorgeous. Her name is Mabel. She's a sweetheart, but very needy with attention right now. Yeah, Mabel is an absolutely gorgeous name. I don't know where I should. Oh, Paris is down here, actually. I thought I should check on him. Oh, my goodness. He was driving me mad earlier. He just goes through these phases of just like wanting to eat everything. And you're literally following around the house, just taking things out of his mouth and telling him off. It's ridiculous. That dog would drive me to my grave. Shadows Lair says, I really got to get moving. With writing or leaving us? I hope you're not leaving us. Although if you need to, that's cool. If your children need attention, that's all good. Cool. Okay then, guys, I will start up another sprint and I am going to go and make myself a much needed cup of tea. My husband very kindly made me this cup of tea, but it's in this mug, which is very pretty, but it's like really wide at the top. So hello, he's a physicist. He should know that the tea gets really cold really quickly. Ugh. Boys, am I right? Am I right? They just don't understand science. It's up to us girls, isn't it? Okie dokes. Right. I'm going to start this time. I'm going to stop waffling on and I shall speak to you in 20. Hi guys, how was that sprint for you? I had to give up on my editing for a little bit because the file wasn't happy, so I'm just kind of letting it sort itself out. But what I was doing was planning out the next week or so, because we've got quite a lot going on, and I'm wanting to make sure that not too many things get forgotten about, because it does happen. It's a nice cup of tea. Lovely. Right, let's have a look and see what's going on in the chat. Right, so the Shadows Lair said, I really got to get moving, and I was querying moving doing what, and it was writing, so that's cool. Shelby said, I just made some tea, hoping it's one with caffeine, but I'm new to the tea world. Usually if it has caffeine, it says, is it like a fruit tea or something? Because I've got regular like English tea, but it's decaffeinated English tea, because I don't have caffeine like after lunch, just because I'm that pathetic. So I used to laugh at people who used to do things like that, and now I'm like, yeah, do you know what? That's handy. Carly is here. Carly says, so sorry for showing up late. I've put away my nano project and unearthed my normal work in progress, a Regency romance. Oh, I love Regency romances. That is absolutely lovely. Oh, I hope it's all, Bridgerton vibes. Yeah, awesome. Fantastic. Don't forget that if you know anybody who needs a professional beta reader, I now offer beta reading services. I've been being a beta reader for years now. I'm actually an official reader for the Romantic Novelists Association's new writers scheme. I do that for them every year. I read through the manuscripts and do a detailed report, and that's what I'm offering for other authors as well. I specialize in all kinds of romance, but also children's books, some non-fiction, and fantasy is another one that I can do as well. So yeah, if you know anybody, let them know about me. And Kate Elizabeth said, made it to page 48 of edits, but then had 3 emails ping in close succession, which set me off on a much needed unsubscribe and mass deleting episode for the last half. Yeah, I think because it's been Black Friday and everything, they've just gone a bit crazy. I've been unsubscribing to so many, and I feel a bit bad, but at the end of the day, come on, they just fill up the inbox, don't they? It's not good. Shelby says, it's a fruity blue tea, very delicious, mentions nothing about caffeine. What's a blue tea? Is it like blueberry or something? Like, how do you have a blue tea? I want to know. It's probably caffeine free if it's fruity, isn't it? Linny says 414 words. That is awesome. Well done. Shelby got what does Shelby say? 511 words later, and I decided an epilogue was necessary, so I'm done with the main story of the book, but one more scene is necessary. Yeah, I do like an epilogue. I did one for my book Falling in Love at Nightingale Farm, which is coming out in January, and I've also added one to Center Stage, which was the book I was writing for NaNoWriMo. They're fun. I like to see the characters a little bit after the event and kind of catch up with them. Also, it kind of gives them a chance to, like, I don't know, get married or something, not just in the space of the timeline of the book, which might only be kind of a couple of months. So, and Michaela says 350 that time. Brilliant. Well done. Everybody is doing fantastically today. I am proud of you all. How's the Christmas shopping going, guys? I was thinking of doing a video. I don't know when I'll fit it in though. I was thinking of doing a video for last minute presents for writers and book lovers, because I've been approved by Amazon to have one of their like Amazon store things. That's how much of an influencer I am now somehow. So I've been filling my store, if you like, with all kinds of lovely writery things. So I thought that might be quite fun to try and give some last minute inspiration, because it is so difficult to buy for people sometimes, isn't it? It really is. Let's see if I can come up with some original things that aren't too pricey, and yeah, are kind of thoughtful and an individual, I guess, is what we're going for. Anyway, and Shelby says, I love epilogues. Yeah, they're just so lovely, especially in romance. because yeah, it just, you've got the lovely ending when they get together, but then it's almost like you get an extra little hug of loveliness seeing them later and seeing that they're still together and what's happened in their lives and things. Yeah, I think that is definitely good. Okay, let's start another sprint then. And I will speak to you guys again in another 20 minutes. Hi guys, how are we doing? Can you believe we've been doing this for 2.5 hours already? It is going so fast today. Although the actual edits are not going that quickly, but I am getting somewhere with them now. It's just a little bit complicated and I'm still not sure what to do about that car insurance. Let's have a look and see what you guys have been up to and how it's going with you. Oh, Nadim is here. Hi Nadim, it's lovely to have you here. And Linny says, had to hop off my laptop. It started to act weird. So that's all the writing I'll be getting done today. Oh, stupid laptops. Stupid laptops. And Katie Elizabeth says, edited a couple more pages, but now I'm off cheeky Costa. Thanks for the sprints, Emma. No problem at all. Thanks for joining. And yeah, I hope that it was productive for you and hopefully see you again soon. And Shadows Lair says, move to desktop to get started. Yay. Oh, look at you. You come on. You're really pushing it today. We can do this. We can do this. Yeah, so what am I on? I think I'm about a third of the way through. I've gone through all of the comments and things by the proofreader. The only ones that I've messed around with the timeline, the only ones that I'm not sure what to deal with, how to deal with still are the problems with the car insurance. But I think what I would do is I will speak to my husband about that because he's very good with little plot problems like that. Hopefully he can think of an easy way out of it for me, because at this stage we don't want to be changing too much because it's kind of all set and ready. It is just like little fiddly bits at the end, so we'll see. Shelby says 596, one more like that and it'll be done. That is a lot to write in 20 minutes. Well done. I've never written anything like that in 20 minutes. Back when we were doing Nano, a good 20-minute writing sprint would probably be about 300 words for me. But everybody works at different speeds. Lily says, thanks for the sprints, Emma. Got to hop off and get some chores done for the move. Oh, are you moving? Oh, somewhere nice? Well, hopefully not somewhere horrible. Cool. And says 300. Brilliant. Well done. That's really cool. So we've only got time for, well, actually, I say I've only got time, but I'm going to carry on working. So depends. If there's people that want to hang around for sprints, then I might do more than I was planning to, so that I can get some more of this done. I was just going to do one more sprint and then finish for the day, but let me know if you want to stay on for like at least one more after that, then I'm happy to do that because I've still got quite a bit to do. So let me know what you would like in the chat and I will see what I can do. Okay, so I'm going to start another 20-minute sprint. Yeah, just make sure you let me know what you'd like me to do, whether you want this to be the last sprint or whether you'd like one more afterwards, and I shall speak to you in 20. Hi, everyone. How was that one? I've done all of the edits from my proofreader, apart from the thing with the insurance. So, yeah, I'm still looking up about that. Right, let's see what everybody's up to. So Linny says, yes, packing up next week and heading to Virginia again for the third time. Oh, you keep going back. Virginia, I believe, is very, very beautiful. So how lovely. Nadeem is saying, after reading The Greenhouse of Home, my dad became a great fan of your writing. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much for saying that. I've got, my books are being republished at the moment. The next one's out very soon, actually, I believe. But one of them I haven't seen yes, I have seen the cover. I'm being silly. Yeah, so they're all available on Kindle Unlimited, or they will be when they're kind of all been republished. I think all the older ones will be republished. I think the last one, Starstruck, is like the 17th of December, I think, and then the new book that's never been published before is out in the middle of January. But that's lovely. Thank you so much for telling me. Michaela says more. Fair enough. I've got some more looking up about this insurance thing to do anyway. So I am more than happy to go for another sprint, although my dogs will probably start to get a little bit restless. But if they do, I'll just go in and feed them, and then I'll come back again. So that will be absolutely fine. Anybody have any good word counts for that particular sprint? I need a different word, because I don't really like to call it sprints, because I don't feel that we should really be rushing our writing and kind of going like crazy just to write as many words as possible, especially now that Nano's over. It is a little different in Nano, isn't it? Because it is the word goal that's like super important. But I kind of, what are you even doing down there, doggos? That's Hector making noise. Anyway, yeah, so I don't really want them to be sprints, like more like meanderings, like 20 minutes writing time, I guess. I need a different word for it. Shelby did 573 words and a completed first draft. Well done. That is absolutely brilliant, Shelby. Bloomin'-tastic. Yeah. Really, really great. That first draft is the hardest one, isn't it? You know, it is so hard to get the entire story down. And now you have a whole story to work with and to fiddle with and add to, take away if you're an overwriter. I'm definitely an underwriter, so I like never need to take stuff away. I also edit quite a lot as I'm drafting, so yeah, I kind of take stuff away as I'm going. So by the time I've got to that point, there isn't a lot of excess stuff. But yeah, who knows? Everybody works differently, don't they? But that is absolutely brilliant. Well done and fantastic. Are you going to carry on for a little bit, or are you done? And you're going to give yourself a bit of a rest. And Michaela did 291. That's so fantastic. Shelby, your banner's up for you. We're big on banners here, very big on banners, but you got to earn them. Got to earn them. Right, yeah, 291, brilliant. Laura Gomez took me a minute to remember what you're referring to, but session, yeah, maybe writing 20-minute writing sessions. But then does it sound like the whole video is only going to be, like the whole live rather, is only going to be 20 minutes? I don't know. Yeah, live writing session, maybe. Yeah. Shelby says there will be a lot to be rewritten. I do both over and underwriting, but it's a long time coming. Well done. Shelby's going to take a nap. You're emotionally wrought, exhausted. Yeah, I do not blame you. I do not blame you. It is wonderful when you finish a draft. You relax, take a nap. I'm gonna do another sprint, and then there is a bottle of wine cooling in the fridge, and I think I definitely deserve a glass while I am cooking. All right, so yeah, we'll do another 20 minutes. I would chat to you then. Hello, everyone. Let me know that you can hear because my Wi-Fi having a funny 5 minutes. Hi, okay, can you hear me now? My Wi-Fi has been having a bit of a funny 5 minutes with me and kept turning on and off the microphone for some reason. I don't know why. Let's have a little look, see what's going on in the chat. I just about a minute and a half ago sent off my corrections to my editor. So that is absolutely awesome. What great timing. I'm so glad that I did that final stint. That is also completely awesome. Let's have a look and see what you guys are up to. Let me see back in the chat where we were. Laura Gomez is suggesting stint because I was saying that I don't really like the idea of sprints because I don't think that writing should be rushed. I don't think it should be a sprint. So she's suggesting different words, but also just throwing them in there to try and throw me off. But I'm on to you, Laura. Us Laura's are tricky. Aphrodite is here. That is an absolutely beautiful name and says, hello, writers. Hi, I don't think we've had you here before. I'm afraid you're just catching the end of the stream, but it would be lovely to know what you are working on today. And Esty is back. Just finished my stream, so now bouncing between here and Margaret's stream. Oh, Margaret's got one as well. I'll have to pop over there. It's a busy stream day today. I'm very grateful to everybody who's over here anyway. Aphrodite shouting at us. What are you working on? I'm working on I was working on some the proofreader who was reading through my book from my publishers found a couple of little things that she thought needed changing to do with the timeline and a problem with car insurance, bizarrely. So I've been dealing with that and having a hell of a time, to be honest. SD is ready to end her day and Aphrodite is starting it. And Shadislav says, got a plan out my Vlogmas plan. I didn't post anything yesterday. And Shadislav is, I could then it cut out. Oh, yeah, fair enough. I get it. It was the sound. Yeah, it was just coming on and off like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Am I going to mess up your stream? Am I going to completely close it down? I don't know. I'm the Wi-Fi. I'll do whatever I want. And Carly's letting me know that she can hear the sounds brilliantly. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming. It has been really fun to do a stream that wasn't NaNoWriMo based. It should have been a lot more relaxed, really, when you think about it, without having to think about word counts. But because I was dealing with that problem with insurance, it was actually a bit stressful and I was having trouble with online Microsoft Word and all kinds of things. But it's done now and it is officially the weekend in my house. It's nearly 7:30. I'm going to feed my dogs. Not 7:30, 5:30. I know, 17:25, so I was thinking 7. Yeah, it's nearly 5:30. I'm going to feed my dogs. I'm going to pour a glass of wine and I'm going to make some delicious pizza and I'm going to have a think if there's a Christmas movie that I can convince my boys to watch this evening. Stick any recommendations quickly in the chat. If you know of anything that's on Netflix or Amazon Prime in the UK in particular, we're really wanting to try new ones this year because we've got so many favorites like Home Alone, Christmas Story, It's a Wonderful Life, but we've kind of watched most of them every year for like so many years that we're like, we need something new. So if you have any ideas of something that you think that we might not maybe have heard of, we love the Polar Express. Muppets Christmas Carol is my absolute favorite. Klaus, I thought was really good. Did not like the Christmas Chronicles on Netflix. I didn't bother to watch the second one. I don't like anything where parents die in a Christmas film. Just don't do it to me, okay? Just don't. But yeah, I will be back. My next live stream, which is actually for writing, is going to be on Tuesday, quite a bit later than this one. It's at 9:45 p.m. GMT time, but then I'll be back at this time next Thursday and Friday. They're all scheduled, so it's all up on my YouTube channel, so you should be able to be notified of those if you would like to join them. That would be awesome. And if you could make sure that you've liked this, that would be fab. It really helps my channel. And obviously subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully I will see you all very soon. Bye.